Hi, my name is Julie. I'm 24 years old. I'm a medical student and I live in France. I left Syria when I was about 14 years old. We left quite late after the war started. It was in 2013. My parents really hoped that the situation would improve, but it didn't. I think that's what made it even harder to leave. Nobody was mentally ready to just go. It was special because we didn't have the time to say goodbye to our family, our neighbors, our friends. I think it was really an escape, without looking back. You just leave and the doors are wide open behind you. I don't think that I realized what was happening at the time. So we left for Turkey and then from Turkey to France. If I had to sum up the journey to Turkey, it would be through fear. It was the emotion that overwhelmed me. So we left with my brother and my two parents. We came to France. It wasn't really a choice. We have the French nationality, so it was the logical solution. When I arrived here, I would say that it went pretty well. I met some friends, I quickly met nice and welcoming people. I think what made the beginning here easier was that I already spoke the language and that I was following the same school program in Syria because I was at the French school. I always considered myself lucky, even though leaving was one of the hardest things that I had to do in my life. I always thought that this was an opportunity to start over. Since I left, I haven't had the chance to go back to Syria. Of course, I would love to. I really hope that I will have the opportunity one day. Even though I'm afraid of what I might find there and afraid of not fitting in. I think that when you leave your country at a very young age, you try to keep as many memories as possible, but it's still hard. You dread the moment of return. I'm finishing the first part of my studies in a couple of months. Then I will start residency. My goal is to join Doctors Without Borders in a few years, inshallah. Syria in a single word, I would say home. The feeling of belonging to a place, that feeling that I lost since I left. The memory I have of this country is the beauty in simple things. I miss a lot my Arabic house, my family, my friends, my childhood. Everything.